Hello, beautiful people. This is Cook with Owusua. I hope you've been well and healthy. In today's recipe, we'll be making this very yummy assorted stir-fry spaghetti. In fact, this is the very best recipe you will ever get. To begin, we'll boil some water, and once our water is boiled, we'll add our spaghetti. You can break your spaghetti apart, or you can just drop them in as it is. We'll add a little bit of salt to taste and a few drops of oil just to prevent our spaghetti from sticking together once it is cooked. This is entirely optional. You do not need to do this, but I love doing this just to prevent my spaghetti from sticking together after cooking. We'll cover this up and allow it to boil until it is ready. Now for my ingredients, I have here some corned beef, I have some eggs, and for my vegetables, I'll be using some cabbage, carrots, green bell peppers, and of course, some onions. You can use any vegetables of your choice or preference. And to add up to my protein, I'll also be using some chicken sausages and some gizzards. If you're not comfortable with any of these ingredients, you can of course use any proteins of your choice. But if you can, please use these because our spaghetti turned out to be so yummy and delicious. I'll also be using some garlic powder, curry powder, and some shrimp seasoning. Now I'm back to checking on our spaghetti. I realized it was still a bit hard, and so I added just a little bit of water and cooked it more for about 5 minutes. Just a very little amount of water. I'll cover this up, come back to check on it, and at this point it was well cooked. As you can see, the water that I used was very perfect. There is no excess water. I did not need to strain this at all. It was just very perfect. Just look at that. So we'll take this off the fire and set it aside. Now to my saucepan, I'll add some oil and then we'll scramble our eggs. I'll add a little bit of salt to taste and we'll scramble this until it is ready. Once it is ready, we'll take them out and set that aside. We'll add some oil to our saucepan again and fry our sausages. Once these are also ready, we'll set them aside and then fry our gizzards. As you can see, our gizzard has some of the stock on it, and this is going to infuse into our spaghetti and make this so delicious. Once that is also ready, we'll set that aside and then we'll add our chopped up onions or sliced up onions in our oil. I realized I needed some more oil, and so I added about a tablespoon of oil. Keep stirring this. I'll then add my garlic powder, my curry powder, and also my shrimp seasoning. As I said earlier, feel free to use any seasoning of your choice. Now it's time to add our vegetables, and so I'll begin by adding my cabbage. I'll saute that for about 2 to 3 minutes. Add my carrot, do the same, and then add my green bell peppers. Now, have you realized that this meal involves a lot of stirring? I guess that is why it's called stir fry after all. Once that is done, I'll add my corned beef, stir for about 5 minutes, and then we'll add the spaghetti, the main ingredients for this recipe. We'll then continue to stir until everything is mixed up well. If you've realized, I'm not using any additional salt in this recipe because my spaghetti has some salt, my seasoning has salt, and also the corned beef has some salt. But please do feel free to use additional salts to your taste if needed. It is now time to add our proteins. I'll add my sausages and gizzards, stir, and add my eggs and stir again. Finally, I'll add some pepper. I'm using some powdered pepper as well as some black pepper. I'll stir that in and keep stirring for about 2 minutes. Then our spaghetti should be ready at this point. Our assorted stir-fry spaghetti is now ready to be enjoyed. Look at how everything has come together beautifully. Look at how delicious and yummy it looks. And it looks so moist as well. This was so yummy and delicious. I promise you will love this. You need to make this for yourself and for your loved ones. I really hope you give this recipe a try. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you have not done that yet. Do not forget to like and share as well. It goes a long way to help me out. See you in the next yummy recipe. Stay beautiful. Bye.